Hello, Virgo. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. Welcome to this weekly reading. This is going to be a reading that really is going to dial into detecting the BS. Wherever there might be BS in your life, if there is no BS, then this might not be the reading for you. But if you have been thinking or wondering about something going on, this is going to dial in and maybe give a little bit of a better eye view, bird's eye view for you for that. Before we get started, I just want to share, Virgo, that as I meditated on the cards before I turned the camera on, I was able to pull out a message in the way of there is this very fresh energy coming into your life. And in that fresh energy is a sense of, and now I will have control. And I'm going to be in charge. There's definitely this energy of starting over, starting fresh, this time with you in the driver's seat. Let's get started. I have the Light Seer's Tarot. Just going to kind of shuffle through this. I'm going to put down 4 cards, and we're going to come back and talk about those 4 cards. I have a clarification deck as well available. So let's start for the sign of Virgo. This is collective sign of Virgo, not intended for a personal reading. If it's not your reading, feel free to click off and come back next time. First card that we're looking at is the problem. When you're looking at things, Virgo, what is the problem? The King of Pentacles. So this is kind of daddy energy. This is boss energy. This is grandpa energy. This is a wise individual who controls things, who runs the show, who is the action taker in the environment or the situation. So it is definitely masculine energy. It's pentacles, so it's all about our investments. This can be in our job. This can be at home, our husband or our somebody that manages our money. The King of Pentacles, very wise, very skilled. This person can really be like one very dialed in, and this is pentacle energy. This is your energy, so it's something you understand, and it's all about the earthly investments. Anything that we touch, taste, see, smell, this person is in control of that. And this is the problem. This is the problem, is somebody else has been in control of making the decisions regarding how you invest things. I keep getting, this is your boss. The lie. The devil. Interesting. So are you dealing with a Capricorn, firstly? The devil is toxicities. And so we're talking about what is the lie? Toxic behavior. People who gossip, people who lie, people who cheat, steal. The devil is the person or the entity, the energy of everything to do with this physical reality. So the devil is in charge of our consumption of, pornography or alcohol or anything that we want in excess. That's where the devil comes in. So it's fine to have interests in, let's say, sexuality. When it becomes an excessive toxic behavior, well, that's where the devil reigns. When we have a drink or two, that's fine. When it turns into, we have to have the whole bottle every night, that's where the devil comes in. I hope I'm making that clear, but the devil is a lie, truly and honestly. So the lie of the situation is that, I'm going to even say it like this: everything's fine, Virgo. There is no problems. Hey, I'm in charge. I've got it all under control. Don't worry about things. But there is toxic behavior underfoot. You know that. Now, Virgo, I'm going to speak to you specifically because I know that you look at things with an eagle eye view. I know that you dial in your telescope on situations, and you are so analytical. So when this reading comes up and it's dialed in like it already is, I'm going to even say it like this. I know you already know this. The truth. The Fool. The Fool is Virgo looking at things with fresh new eyes. Looking at things like you've never been hurt. Hold your amethyst in your hands. If you have amethyst, by the way, I would suggest bringing that to the situation. Hold amethyst, meditate over amethyst. Oh my gosh, what a lovely, healing, powerful stone. This magic wand that the Fool holds, because they believe that their beliefs of positive outcomes are possible. There's magic in the way that the Fool thinks about things. Diving into this pool of ultimate, infinite opportunity and investment outcomes. So you think that, I'm going to backwards. You know what that is? It's the trust fall. I'm going to trust fall backwards. And I know that what catches me is what's meant to catch me. This is the belief system of this Fool energy. And this is the truth. This Fool energy is the truth. You can and you should look at things from the perspective that it's almost like wiping the slate clean. I'm going to take my eraser and I'm going to wipe the chalk off the chalkboard, and I'm going to look at the chalkboard like it's never been written on before. That's this Fool energy. That's the truth. What is the solution? The Queen of Cups. This is you needing to get in touch with if you're not already there, get in touch with your feminine intuition, your feminine ability to love with no walls, no conditions, unconditionally. Love like you've never been hurt. Dance like no one's watching. Live your life the way you've always wanted to live your life. This is so magical. And the Queen of Cups is intuitive. This could be some water sign. The solution could actually be another person, someone that you've tapped into, because they are the qualities of this queen. They represent open-armed, loving, intuitive guidance. They give great advice. They always are there for you when you need a hug. They bring you wisdom and truth whenever they speak. And they're just like a soft, warm presence in your life. This is the solution. This can be your actual mom, or this can be like a sister, best friend, coworker. But this Queen of Cups energy, they are the solution. The problem is this boss energy. I'm going to kind of say like, the head kahuna, the big cheese. The lie is the devil, which doesn't need any clarification, but we're going to clarify. The truth is the Fool. You need to look at something, or you need to start over, rather. Let me go with that. The truth is that you need to start over, maybe somewhere else, somewhere fresh, and really embracing right now the solution, this person. This can be you embracing this energy within yourself. Whoa. A little bit of a spill. I'm going to clarify the King of Cups for you. King of Pentacles. Why is the King of Pentacles the problem in Virgo's BS detector spread? The Hermit and the Three of Swords. This person, I really have to go with that. I think it's your boss. They've broken your heart. They've betrayed you. They've proven to be not trustworthy. And the Hermit, that's your energy all day long, Virgo. So to go within, to trust yourself, to take time away from the group for a moment, to really glean your light and your truth and your wisdom, that is the problem being the King of Pentacles, because, and you know who this is because you have pulled away and detached. This person has broken your heart. They have betrayed you. This is a three swords. Swords are all about the way you think. So sometimes the way we think about things breaks our heart. And that can contribute to this person being the problem, because we have thought about them and thought about them and thought about them, and it just breaks our heart every time we do that. Why is the devil the lie? For the sign of Virgo, why is the devil the lie? Got Page of Cups. And one more, please. The devil as the lie. The devil is the lie because you have been interested in investing towards your heart. But something shocking, something revelatory, it opened your eyes. Something shocking happened. You know, you had this very fresh, new perspective. You wanted to look at something very innocently. But I mean, the devil is the lie because something toxic is absolutely going on. And it revealed itself with the Tower. The Tower is a shocking revelation, surprise, unexpected information, unexpected activity. And that really, showed you truly, it showed you the truth in the lie. The Fool, that's the truth, is, I'm going to say, starting over, starting fresh, or starting over, starting fresh somewhere else. Why is the Fool here as the truth? Because definitely has to do with work and healing. You know that your work is what heals you. Where you put your expertise, your knowledge, your wisdom, your truth, where you put that effort and that energy, Eight of Pentacles, that's what heals you. Virgo, you're a hard worker. You are a hard worker. And so when you put your time, effort, attention, energy into something, your work, your family, your money, whatever it is, that's where your healing comes from. The Star, that's the major arcana for the sign of Aquarius. That's where your healing comes from. Starting over, starting fresh. Something about your work has caused you to know that you need to start over somewhere else. Because your work needs to be something that heals you, not becomes a toxic lie, shocking devil energy. Why is the Queen of Cups here as the solution? Why is the Queen of Cups here as the solution? The Queen of Cups as the solution. The Sun and the High Priest. Interesting. So the High Priest and the Sun. The Sun is the happiest card in all of tarot. The happiest. Major arcana for the sign of Leo, attributed to the sign of Leo. And the Hierophant, your earth cousin Taurus. The Hierophant, the High Priest. All about commitment. All about external knowledge. Could be marriage. I really want to say that your spouse embodies this feminine energy of this Queen of Cups. And this is the solution. I'm even going to go so far as to say, running into their arms, their open arms. They're there to hold you and support you. This can be your actual mother too, or a sister, a best friend, coworker. But this person, they are the sun for you. But it's someone that you're committed to. You are committed to them. You could be married to them, but they bring you a very optimistic, positive view on life or this situation. This person here whoever they are for you, this Queen of Cups energy, they are your happiness. They bring you happiness. They cause you to feel as if the sun can shine again, like there's hope, like there's a future, like there's truth. So whatever kind of toxic environment that you're in, know that you have this, you need to get out of there, start over, start fresh somewhere else. And I think you have the support and the backing of the person that means a lot to you behind you. Virgo, this is your reading. Thank you so much for being here. If you're a part of my YouTube community, 100 subscribers. So that is such a huge feat, and I'm so grateful. If you're a part of that, thank you. I'm also on TikTok, Spicy Sunflower Tarot, and I'm available for private personal readings, and my email can be found in the description box below. Have a wonderful week, Virgo. Be blessed. Be well.